Mac, when you're not facing too many shots in that first period, what is sort of your mental process to make sure that you're staying engaged there?
Yeah, just try to play the puck and talk, and and try not to get in, a little distracted and la la land. You want to stay, engaged in the game. So it can be tough, but I try to get out and talk to the guys and play the puck as much as I could and help me stay in the game.
And just what did you make of the way your team played in front of you? Mostly at the other end of the ice in that first period, seemed to be very dominant.
Yeah, they did a great job. Reloading. Supporting each other, getting open, cutbacks, lots of speed. They did a great job. It was fun to watch.
Is this something where you can, really pin this is what our identity should be and how we know we can play?
Yeah, I think, first couple games of the year, we were kind of figuring our team out, chemistry and, not making silly mistakes. But, when we're on the same page and guys are playing for each other, we should start to see a lot of games like that.
Were you able to sense the speed advantage you guys have, and do you feel like this is the start of something that what you can do to other teams with the amount of speed on the roster?
Yeah, obviously we have a lot of talent. It's just the way we play. We in the past we've had a tendency of kicking ourselves in the foot, but I think we're doing a good job of trying to be mature about the way we play and not try and sacrifice defense for offense. So I think they started to turn a page with, reloading and getting back over top of pucks and using their feet.
The stop you made on Peugeot at the end of the second, about 40 seconds left, how important was that to preserve that two-goal advantage heading into the third period?
Yeah, you just try and take every shot as it comes. Doesn't matter what the score is, right? So if it's 7-0 or they're up 7-0 or 2-2 or whatever it is, you're just trying to play the same way. Just try and do the same job, and hopefully at the end of the night you look up and you're winning. So obviously, when the game's your game to hold on to at the end, obviously you have to raise your level of play a little bit, but at the same time it's the same game and you're doing the same stuff, so you just try and play the same exact way you've done the whole night.
Did you get a sense that they were getting frustrated as the game went on?
Yeah, I think that we did a good job of diminishing their chances, using our feet and not taking stupid penalties. So I think the way we played really helped keep us in a good defensive position, and then keep being relentless on the offense, and not being in the penalty box a lot helps too.
Jack, what have these last two games been like for you guys? It really seems like there's a new groove that you guys have found in yourselves.
Yeah, I don't know about that. We didn't play terrible the first two games either. We're just carrying on, and it's good to get 2 wins there.
Can you sort of take me through your goal there and what you were doing?
Yeah, the other night I missed a breakaway. I kind of tried to go around the goalie. So tonight, I tried to go 5-hole and it went in for me. So nice to get that one, and it was good.
Overall, just as a team, you must feel really good about the way you played tonight, and especially the way you really held them to very few shots on goal.
Yeah, that's a good team win for us. Blackie played well, and I think our team played pretty well, so it's a good win for us.
Thank you, Jack. Ondrej, just for you, what do you make especially about the way you guys were playing in that first period, not giving up anything to the Islanders tonight?
Yeah, we just worked hard. We didn't give them much. We stayed on top. We skated. That's the way we have to play every game. We have a good team, but we played the right way today, and it shows in the results.
How important is that, just to prove to yourselves so that you guys know that if you play that way, you can be dominant in any game?
Yeah, everybody saw that, how that works. Everybody played the right way. Everybody stayed on top. We didn't cheat for offense, and we're gonna score. We have a talent up front. So that's the way we have to play.
What are you enjoying about being on a line with Nico and Jesper, and how that's kind of working out for you guys?
Yeah, they're 2 great players. They're unbelievable. They passed me 2 nice passes today, and I had an easy job to finish them. So, yeah, it's been great so far, and it's fun to play with them.
Just your thoughts on the way Mackenzie was able to keep his focus in the game when he really wasn't facing very much, and make those big saves when he needed to?
Yeah, for sure. There's always, tough games for goalie in the games like that, and But when he made some big saves, when we needed, he was there for us. So he was huge for us.
So there's a lot of talk about your group about its youth, but do you think you guys are kind of maturing in understanding you have to play defensive hockey in order to win?
Yeah, we're talking about that. It's a process. Today was step in the right direction. There's a lot of areas for improvement. We're still not there quite yet, but we're getting better. We're going to work on that, and I liked our game today.
What's the feeling at the end of the first period? You guys had a dominant first period, nothing on the score sheet. How do you stay optimistic that it's still 0-0, but you're controlling, and then their goal obviously helped?
I mean, it's more the process over outcome. You just try to play the right way. Doesn't matter if it's 0-0 or we are up 3-0. So it was 0-0. We know how we're playing. We just talking in the room. We have to play the same way, and the goal's gonna come.
And having this game early in the season, is it important to have it to draw on, knowing like this is what you guys can do, and you could build on this? Yeah,
I mean, we saw what's working and what's not. First 2 games. And now the last 2 games, we playing better and better, and hopefully we can grow as a team.
How much is the speed of your team, one of those key parts of your identity that can trip up the opponents, and relying on that?
Yeah, we have a lot of speed. We have some young legs on the team, and it showed today. We're relentless. We're winning battles. We're just on top of them, and we skated. So that was great for us.
Thank you. Lindy, is this an important game to acknowledge? If you guys play your game, if you guys are relentless, all those things that you've talked about, you can really come out and do some damage.
Yeah, we had a lot of pressure. We had a lot of puck pressure, a lot of zone time. We stayed on top of them. I thought our guys in the offensive zone, got back above them, and there was times we were able to get 2 lines out there to their 1. They weren't allowed to change, and we kept shifts going. And I think when you play it real quick and you get the puck in the right place and you're on top of a team like that, we didn't make a lot of mistakes.
One of the things that you've talked about is just the need to be, on the puck first. You really saw that from your group. Was that a shift in mentality or just more of a belief in what you guys are doing?
No, I think we saw a lot of that really last game too. Maybe not as consistent as it was tonight. I mean, to come out the way we did in the first period might be one of the best first periods we ever played. And we were just on top of it. We won our puck battles. We won our battles on the wall. We had the great support leaving the zone. It just seemed like we were a step ahead. And when you're a step ahead, you get the puck most times.
You talked yesterday about wanting to find some chemistry by keeping some guys together. That line of Palat, Hughes, and Bratt, I mean, what are they bringing to your group right now and the chemistry they're finding amongst themselves?
They've back-to-back. They've played 2 real good games for us. And some consistency with lines now is something that I think, when you look at it, we had contributions from all the lines. Went with 11 forwards, and that allowed a double shift Palat a few times. I think what led to the 1 goal was just a great shift by Hughes, Bastian, and McLeod. And I think when you get efforts like that in the offensive zone and everybody's in on it, it's a great team feeling.
How important was Mackenzie keeping himself engaged? He said he talked to himself. He just tried to sort of, in that first period, to make sure that he was fresh when the pucks did come at him.
Well, I think you're allowed to talk to yourself, just don't answer yourself. But he made some really big saves in the second period. There was a couple that went through traffic watching from the bench. They kept the game right where it was at. And you need those saves. It was a big night for him.
How much was speed a part of the success tonight from your guys?
I think it was the biggest part. Like I said, we won the foot races. We won the transition game. We played real quick. And that was really our goal. And I think it started the other night. We carried it on, and it started right at the start of the first period tonight.
Get this,
finally, a lot of the high scoring the high percentage opportunities finally to go in. How relieving is that for you?
Well, I felt good, but I didn't really feel great about the first period because we probably had, I'm going to say, 8 to 10 high percentage opportunities that didn't go in. Sometimes those come back to haunt you, but, we stayed with it. And, by the end of the game, you score 4, you only give up 1. That's a good night.
Did you want to just have him see from a different angle?
We just wanted more speed. I've said pace. His pace is getting better. He's a great kid. He's working hard at it. But we just tried to just stay with as much pace as we could in the game.
Do you get the sense that they're beginning to understand that how your group is beginning to understand how you have to play in order to have success in this league?
I feel like our guys are, we've got 4 or 5 new players, that everybody's just starting to gel together. That everything is coming together, and it takes a little bit. I said before that even with Ondrej on that line, a little bit of chemistry. Nico missed quite a bit of the preseason and missed the first regular season game, so lines had to change. But I think we found some stuff that works, and stay with it.
You guys mentioned that not cheating on defense to lead to offense. Is that one of the messages from your staff?
Yeah, just really good puck support. And I mentioned that, I think on the broadcast, that, the reason we were getting out of the zone really good was, the support was from underneath. And that's just a recipe for winning games. We didn't go by plays. We didn't guess and hope that the puck was going to be out. We stayed underneath it and won the wall battles.